everyone, and welcome to a very special series with Anand Rathi Wealth called Champions of Growth, where we here at Anand Rathi believe that success is built on expertise, relationships, and the unwavering commitment of people. For nearly a decade, Aravinda Kumar Rai has embodied these values, and he's made a lasting impact on the organization as well as clients. So let's talk a little bit more about his journey, his ability to navigate market shifts, build trust, and stay ahead of industry trends. Thank you so much for joining in, Arvind. Today we're celebrating the champions of growth, and that's exactly what we're going to do with you. You've got an ambitious target of 500 crore AUM by March 2027. So we want to talk about that as well as get to know you better. So tell us a little bit more. What has been the most rewarding moment in your career so far?
Thank you so much, Avan, for inviting me to this meeting. And one of the most aspiring achievements so far in this company has been leading a team of wealth managers who have been experienced in this industry for last 2-3 economic cycles, we can say. They themselves are being with a good amount of AUM and handling the aspirational clients for this company. So handling this team of group of people has been one of the good achievements in this company. The company has realized my potentials and has given a good amount of responsibilities to look after this team with an aspirational targets going ahead, sir.
Okay, and you've been with Anand Rathi Wealth for over a decade, or nearly a decade rather. What are some of the key factors that have contributed to your success here?
So initially, I didn't join from any wealth company, and this is my first wealth management journey, we can say. And I had been working with Sundaram and Birla Sun Life earlier. Those were product companies, asset management companies. And I realized very soon, having 10 years of experience in that segment, that I should be moving ahead into the wealth management segment, and that is the right segment to cater into with my knowledge and the amount of economic cycle experience I've gained in those companies. So in this company, the beauty from different other wealth management boutique outfits were that this company was looking the entire wealth management in a holistic way and was addressing the wealth management problems in a much logical way, we can say. So rather than only selling products, this, that, and PMS and AIFs, we can say there are 16, 17 products that other wealth management outfits sell. This company was doing the right thing to achieve the objectives that what can be set for the clients in the next 3, 5, 10 years. Those are the aspirational objectives for each and every individual families. This company has imbibed in a way the right path, logic, and the holistic way of wealth management, we can say, which will help us achieve their objectives.
Absolutely. I think the company has played such a critical role in doing just that. And I think you are a true testament to having been a champion of growth with the fact that the numbers speak volumes. You have an AUM of 235 crores and you've got a very ambitious goal of 500 crores by 2027. Are there any specific strategies that you're looking at to scale up?
With this company and the approach that we are looking at, I think that target is not a difficult thing to achieve in the said period of time. The only thing is that we have to be focused and we have to do the things that the company has been talking about for each and every client. So we are not doing innovating or differently in the things, but we are doing the simple things, but very logical in nature that will be more meaningful for each and every family. So there's a pride feeling that we'll be achieving something better for each and every client associated with us, with the way we are working and following the wealth management practices here.
Okay, wonderful. So tell us a little bit more as well about your personal life. I understand that beyond finance, family is your greatest source of joy. Tell us a little bit more about, the time spent with your son and how you continue to balance the two.
So, yeah, obviously with you getting involved more into wealth management and looking at 50, 60 families in this company as a customer base, you get very limited time to spend with your kid. So with that limited time, you have to add value to the kid's education, the pedigree we are going to share with them. So during this time, I try to spend and try to explain things more in a joyous way so that he can learn as well as have a quality time with me in place. So I want that whatever time I can spend, 1, 2, 3, 4 hours in a particular day, it should be more of a learning as well as an enjoyment for him, as far as I'm concerned, at this point of time in his life.
That's great. And I'm sure that it wasn't all smooth sailing. Of course, now, you've embodied lots of values of the organization, but have there been any challenges that you've had to overcome? And has there been any particular incident maybe that stands out that you were really aided by the people at Anand Rathi Wealth that helped you overcome some of these stumbling blocks?
Absolutely, I would agree to this thing. Initially, when I joined this company, there were zero clients in my list, but there was only one courage and willingness to do something in the wealth management industry. So I tried adding up the clientele base with time, and again, the initial process was a bit slow in nature, and at the same point of time, the management was also willing to give us some rope and good amount of inputs how to do this wealth management in a rightful way. So my jar was completely empty initially, and everything was the learning from what I have to say take from this company itself. So I simply followed the path and tried and approached this wealth management in place. And at some point of time, say initially after 2 years time period, I qualified as a private banker, what Anand Rathi defines at. And now with their aspirations and my efforts, we have reached to a certain AUM. I think in coming years, we'll be focusing their aspirational as well as my aspirational targets to be achieved here.
Wow, and all the very best in achieving those ambitious targets that I'm sure you'll do with a lot of ease. Do you have any particular mentor in the organization, maybe someone that you particularly look up to?
Definitely, our initial mentor, we all look up to our Deputy CEO, Mr. Firoz Aziz, as a role model, having achieved in a very, very young stage of life. And he's been driving the entire organization with complete logic and completely passion, we can say. Second person is Mr. Rakesh Rawal, who is very logical. He comes up, stands up in front of everybody and throw in a logic to solve a problem. We can say we cannot thought about in our own personal mind space, we can say. And to my personal level, we have Mr. Shubhendu Harichandan, who is our unit head at Pune. And he's there always in front of us and beside us to help us in any kind of situation we are stuck into. So he has been a role model. He is now managing 1,000 crore rupees of AUM, and one of the great persons to be working with. We are very proud with him to be at.
Great. So many wonderful people to look up to that have really helped you, guided you, and steered you in the right direction. Give us a sense as well as to what advice, if you have any, for people who are looking to excel in wealth management. What would you want to tell them as a messaging about Anand Rathi Wealth in particular?
So if they are at Anand Rathi, they are at the right place, first of all. And with time, they will understand that till now, what they have learned in the wealth management was of maybe some use or no use at all. But here they will relearn the entire wealth management in a holistic way. And the entire process is completely different, more meaningful, more sensible for every clientele base. And it will be more value added service from our side. So they are at the right place if they are at Anand Rathi. The only thing is that they have to focus what management is talking about and telling about to focus. And I'm sure that there's no doubt that they will not achieve what they want to in their wealth management career.
Tell us a little bit more about how you started. What made you think of Anand Rathi Wealth as an organization to join? Why did you think that it was the perfect fit for you?
So you would be surprised that I was visiting various other outfits in the wealth management, but the kind of knowledge that the relationship managers in a particular bank was having in comparison to what true wealth management was completely different. So there was a product selling that was happening across the table. I don't want to name the organizations, but yes, they are more popular brands in the market. But yes, despite all the practices, it was only the sales that was happening, and the career was also ending after 2 years, 3 years. So several of our clients only, they have faced that their banking relationship managers, they are out of the job in next 3 years time period, because there was no value addition for the next 3 years in the last 3 years, and it cannot be continued as a relationship. So, in wealth management, I feel that this will be segregated as a topic from other outfits in banking, we can say, which will remain as a transactional based organization. Wealth management will be a different catering where we are going to cover entire objectives here to complete 100% wealth management. So, Anandrati was one fit where we are having chartered accountants, we are having advocates helping in estate planning. We're having people with 2, 3 economic cycle experiences in wealth management. So they are there to help us mentor in the entire process and journey. And fourth part is the most important, that they are not having a shorter vision. They are having a long-term vision for us as well as the clientele base we are going to serve. So that is going to make a value addition over the next 10, 20 years time period for this organization.
Wow, that is wonderful. And I'm sure there are lots of interesting key takeaways as well from that. But tell us a little bit about whether or not you're proud to be a part of this organization and what makes Anand Rathi Wealth stand out from the others.
I'm 100% proud employee of this company. And the way we are treated here, the culture, we can say, and the vision that this company carries is completely long-term for not only the employees, but also with the clientele base and their families we are looking at. So we're trying to solve the wealth management as a topic, as a problem for each and every families, we can say, we are going to serve tomorrow. And that is why that is good for everybody, the employee, the employer, as well as the families, we can say, we are catering.
That is so true. We have a quick rapid fire. We want to get to know you a little bit better. So, just something that pops into your mind when I ask the question. Is there one financial principle that you swear by?
It's trust that has to be never broken.
The best advice that you received from someone at Anand Rathi?
Improve the inputs. Don't think too much about the outputs. So if you
Okay.
improve the inputs, automatically the outputs will be also in place.
If you weren't in wealth management, what would be your alternate career?
I can't think of any alternate career at this point of time. I've never thought of it
Then
earlier.
you're made for this job. So good for you. One
That's so much.
word to describe Anand Rathi Wealth Management.
It's a brilliant organization, and the knowledge it has gathered over last 30 years, the company is trying to use all the people, all the senior management knowledge in on the table of clientele base. So clients are actually enjoying the hundreds of years of experience, we can say, collectively,
Yeah,
without spent those amount of time in their own personal life.
got it. And any one value at Anand Rathi that resonates the most with you?
Client first. Client
Okay.
first, we second. That is the thing that we enjoy here. If you are doing good for anybody, you will be very happy at the center of your heart.
That's wonderful. Really, Arvind, your journey is a testament to this ambition and this meaningful relationship that you have cultivated within the organization. So, thank you for allowing us to celebrate your incredible story, and all the very best to you for the coming years. You truly are a champion of growth at Anand Rathi Wealth.
Thank you so much, Aman.